How y'all doing right now? Which one is which? Which one is the EOS R? Which one is the G9? Full frame? We're in a dungeon? Low light faculties upon us? So today I want to compare IBIS versus lens stabilization. We'll do some autofocus tests. Low light performance is already being shown to us all right now. Let's all get free, much like we all wish our benches were free in this strange world we live in.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So could you tell immediately which one was which? Is it raining? This damn Canon's so heavy. Oh, damn you. So the Canon's on your right, G9 was on your left. How y'all doing right now? So we're on equivalent lenses. I could carry them. Trust me, I am that strong. I feel like resting for you. I sense you're tired. So we got the 15 to 35 2.8 on the Canon. Same equivalent, basically, 8 to 18 Leica. So we're both at 2.8, but that's, we all know, equivalence in half. Toneh, not available on the micro loser. But I did bring the 12mm Toneh 1.4 just to see. We'll do a little tracking test. It's raining. Help us. I thought it stopped raining. It didn't. So immediately I'm seeing the Panasonic looks a little truer to life. It's a little cooler, whereas the Canon's a little warmer. Who handles auto exposure better? We're out in the sun. There's no sun. There ain't a damn sun. And then we run in here. Who handled that better? It's very dark right now. I imagine the ISO's cranking up a notch. We're in the darkness right now. This is as dark as it gets. Who handled that? Looks like Canon is handling it better with its stupid, giant, oversized sensor. Backlit. Don't go on the lens, droplets of rain. Okay, let's do a little stabilization test. Canon, no digital yet. We'll try it later. But here's just lens stab. One walk through the alley of life. How'd that perform? Is it jitter bugging? And now the G9 with just IBIS, no lens stab. So it's the opposite. And just, we all know it, on the wide angle lenses, there's warpy stuff. But is it pleasing enough? Now we turn digital stab on the Canon, full advantage enabled. Okay, now digital is on. Does crop in a bit, but I imagine we are now more stable than the glorious Panasonic IBIS. Why did I walk out in the rain? That was a mistake. Oh my God. Oh, that was a shake. Okay, now we do it again, the comparison. Digital plus lens, which in my opinion has been pretty glorious. I'm impressed with Canon. I can only imagine what happens with the R5, and it actually has IBIS with it. Almost unfair. Versus the G9, which is currently showing off my perfect haircut I got by an alligator. Got my head trapped in an alligator this morning, but I made it. When we go side by side, you can't see the corners of the G9 problems. That's where all the issues are. So side by side they should be pretty similar. Now what I want to test, since we all know the G9 can't do super wide stable really well, let's zoom in notches and see when does it disappear. Is this lens viable? Because if I'm being honest with you, just get the 12 to 60 Leica dual stab, you get extra reach. We probably have to stop it down to 12mm here. Okay, we're on the 8mm right now. We're gonna do the walk of shame. The Canon's filming me in the back. We'll cut to some glorious B-roll of that. So is there warpy shit? I think we've determined that there is at 8mm. Let's switch it up a notch to 9mm as the Canon welcomes us. Hey, how you doing, Canon? We're good? Okay, now we're at 9mm. Did the warpy shit disappear? That is the glorious question, because it's still wide enough. It looks still wide enough. I'm happy with that. But is it? Fantastic. as somebody just ran away with my EOS R. That's fine. I don't mind that. Sorry, Camera Canada. That's on you. Okay, now we're at 10 mil. This is the glorious 10 to 25. Imagine Toneh 1.7 right now on that. Not that I could hold it out this far for more than 3 seconds, but did the warpy stuff disappear? It's a little heavy to be worth it. How we doing on that? We better be doing it. Oh God, did it handle that? I'm walking like a drunk. That's fine. There is a beer there. It's a Beck's. Who drinks Beck's? That's bullshit. Is it gone now at 11? Can we even see it? Because I'm in the darkest shit corner of the alleyway life. I should have done this outside, but it's raining. This whole system is weather sealed. I'm a moron. I'm a moron. So we're at 10 mil. I have a fan club of children. That's fine. Kappa. Oh, Kappa, no. I could have easily tried to fix it. Oh, look at that. All right, we're at 12 mil now, which is the same focal length as the 12 to 60 with dual stab. So if we have to zoom in this far, there's zero reason to use this lens. It's barely lighter than the 12 to 60, if it is even. Go outside for a little bit. Usually you can see it in the trees. There are no trees. You've seen that documentary? Where's the forest for the trees? What is it called? There are no trees, there are no forests on flat Earth or something like that. It's a fascinating documentary. Maybe all lies, but I'm blown away. Hi there, name's Matty Haponi Boy. This is creativity at its finest. You're welcome. Now, I brought out the big boy. Yeah, that's right. You want to play 2.8? I got 1.4 over here. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, you ain't gonna do a damn thing. That's right, Panasonic for the Whiznick. Bic. Okay, I just zoomed this into 24 mil. It's way, what the hell? It's way thicker. That's not the word. I think if I'm being honest with you, I think the Panasonic 12 mil f1.4 is more like a 10 mil or 11 maybe. That's about right, and we're at 20. Panasonic still seems wider. What the hell is happening right now? I noticed the 12 to 60 is definitely tighter. There's the word. We got it. Are there kids stalking me? Glory. Okay, we'll put them down and see who tracks, because I know Panasonic can't do that. There's no way. Alright, I have to see once and for all because this is very confusing. I seem to get different focal lengths. So we're on the 12 mil f1.4 right now, and we're gonna test both the 12 to 60 at 12 mil and the 8 to 18 at 12 mil and see what the heck is going on, because this is probably the widest and it makes no sense. How's the autofocus? Alright, let's switch to the 8 to 18 at 12 mil and see if it's tighter in. Okay, now we're on the 8 to 18 at 12 mil. It looks very similar. I was just noticing that frame. So that looks similar. I can't, how's the autofocus? All right, now this one is what I think is the misleading one. It's gonna punch in at 12, let's see. So I basically just imagine everything. Nothing's real, nothing ever happens the way I say it does. It looks the same. We're on the 12 to 60 at 12. Maybe we're punched in. No, we're not. It looks the same. What the hell is happening? What the hell? How's the autofocus? But welcome to the cinema while you're here. I just wanted to say, after watching this whole video, the G9 looks so much better than the Canon. Sometimes I look just so ugly and dead on the Canon. I don't know why. And then other times it looked better. It was like, oh, look at that. It's like exposing better. But for the most part, G9 all the way. And for the IBIS, I noticed at 8mm, it wasn't too bad with the warpy stuff. And it went away by 10mm. And by 11, it was definitely gone. Do you really need to zoom in? Not really. So I don't know, I still like this lens for this kind of shot. I declare G9 the winner today, my friend, except for the last clip, which you're about to see. That did not go well, but still, fantastic camera. Thank you, Mystery Man. So who do you think won today? We're on the Canon preamps now. The whole time the lav mic's been plugged into the G9. I've heard a lot of people complain about my audio now that I plug into the Canon. It sounds much more flat and tinny and weird. That's interesting. Who's handling that dynamic range? So let me know down below who won the battle, which was more stable. I'm curious to see if Panasonic tracked me over there. I tried to do a fast walk, fast jog, and a slow millionaire strut. So who kept up with that? You look like you're struggling with this backlit situation. Panasonic does not like that. I feel like Canon's just so much more reliable and predictable with their autofocus, so we'll see who won today. Affiliate links down below, of course, for either camera. So, we're done. Thanks for watching. Thanks for buying a Camera Conspiracies t-shirt. And subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you in the next one.